probably got like 80 of these. Media and they bullshite. There's always something. And I have to call it out. People be like, man, you make too many of these videos about race. I sure do. I sure do. It's not my fault that the other side don't want to admit to their BS. And I know they didn't send nothing out. They did an update on my phone, so I know they done messed with something, like they always do. The media and they bullshit. The media, they have a problem. Like last night, watching the game. Finally had a chance to catch a basketball game. And this gets me. And the Dallas Mavericks. What up, Cash Rules? Damn, this is the first time I seen this early Cash Rules ever. You must be off today. The thing that gets me, Brooklyn is without a lot of pieces. Also, Brooklyn isn't real strong on the defensive end. To me, this new NBA, they like to do a thing called switch. And to me, when they're switching, he said bored at work. And when they switch, it really helps the offensive player, because the offensive player could get his shot off or he can get to a spot easier. Whereas back in the day when we played, well, that ain't back in the day, but when I played, we stuck on to our guy. We only would switch if they were running through picks. If they were running through picks, that's when we would switch. Like if you had a Reggie Miller type player, then you had somebody guarding him. Sometimes that person will stay with him, but sometimes he won't. Nowadays, everything's switched. But I noticed something at halftime of inside the NBA. And I know you guys are like, when are we going to get to the media and they bullshit? This is the bullshit. In the first half, they gave Luka no blame. No blame at all. Porzingis, they basically said, Porzingis, we're not saying you need to be a big man or play like a big man, but we need you to be a big man. Basically what Shaq was saying. Talking to him, you ain't got to be like Charles.
You ain't gotta be like Chuck. You ain't gotta be like I was. You know, you can be yourself, but when you're in a position to use your size, you can just hook shot it or lay it up.
I'm like, Shaq, the offense that they're in, and you know this, Shaq, Luka dominates the ball 90% of the time. 90% of the time. When you dominate the ball that much, your team is not going to always be in rhythm. Yeah, they'll have stretches where they're hot. Now, I like what Jason Kidd did down the stretch. He actually let Jalen Brunson get more minutes. I've been saying for the past 3 years, Jalen Brunson is that guy. He's the problem. He can ball. And to me, he's better than Tim Hardaway Jr. Tim Hardaway is just taller and could play defense probably better, but he barely does that. They were letting James Harden and KD get to their spots late. Patty Mills and Kevin Durant was killing them from the mid-range. Then they started hitting their threes. LaMarcus Aldridge is a punk. Claxton is going to end up having to play these minutes. You got to let Claxton play these minutes. Claxton is young. He needs to learn. He needs to go through what his mess is. But the media just single-handedly goes at Porzingis. Porzingis is only putting this up. Well, isn't Luka a point guard, or is he a two-guard masquerading as a point guard? Which one is it? Because in my day when I was playing, the point guard got the big man the ball. Kristaps can't bring the ball down court every damn play, but this is what the media does. The media does this with the Lakers. The only person who speaks objectively about the sorry-ass Lakers is Charles Barkley. But the NBA does not want the Nets to get any coverage. Now, Kyrie had said that he might be taking a plant-based googly moogly to play. And I don't blame him because, hey, what's up, Strictly? I gotta send you a picture that my girl sent me. You're gonna laugh. It's for you too. You gonna like it, Strictly. And everybody who tune in to me and Strictly go at it. Strictly is my little brother. I make sure that he does the best he can, and I try to push his videos as much as I can if I have time. They've been killing me peak season. But me and Strictly are cool. We have our go at. On my channel, everybody go at it. That's the point. But guess what? Tomorrow we cool. We good. No beef, no nothing. Now back to this media BS. They didn't mention anything about Luka Doncic. They just mentioned Kristaps Porzingis. Kristaps Porzingis of the league because of the right skin tone to basically watch the games and to spend money. That's who they want. They want the average fan to mostly be the right skin tone because those guys got the money. The media hates Brooklyn. The media always is blasting. And this is why I told y'all I would never want my son, if I had a son, to ever be and that's with my string. The thing is this. Lamar Jackson is inaccurate. Inaccurate. He's not accurate, right? Why is he completing in the mid to high 60% of his pass? The game Sunday night that it's like, what are we talking about? Yeah, now he the reason why the Ravens are struggling. Right. But the Ravens have lost everybody damn near. They have more players than any other team this year. And they still managed to have one of the best rush defenses out there. They held Najee Harris in position, and they kept Big Ben. But this is my thing. Why weren't they talking about Big Ben being inaccurate all night? Huh? Big Ben looked it horrible, and he was inaccurate the whole night. But they won't tell you that Ben Roethlisberger has been this way for the past 5 or 6 years. But no criticism of the great white raping hoe, allegedly. I'm so sick and tired of this double standard bullshit. You guys always trying to say we're all equal. We as black people are 3/5 of a human. That is in the Constitution. I didn't make this up. We're 3/5 of a human. So basically, we're not even full human at all. That's the thing about this media bullshit. They hate. They hate all the time. They look to hate. They always try to tell you about yourself. They always want to say Lamar's inaccurate, but nobody is talking about the real thing. Why Big Ben Roethlisberger sucked. He's been sucking the whole goddamn year. He's the goddamn reason that they're not they're losing certain games. The defense, if it wasn't for TJ Watt having that great performance Sunday night, they would have lost. Then the last play, Shannon Sharp does what he does best. I'm going to blame TJ Watt. I'm going to blame Lamar Jackson for not throwing it to Mark Andrews. How is he going to throw it to Mark Andrews, dumbass, when he has a big-ass pass rusher who's 6'5" or 6 coming at him, who could put his arms up? He had to adjust the pass, dumbass. Stop going along with the agenda, Shannon. You dick-sucking lip bastard. Sorry for my French, but I'm tired of this bum. He had 4 interceptions the other week. Yeah, he did. He had 4 interceptions, but why he ain't talk about that bum, Josh Allen, who couldn't even put up over 10 points? All he could give you was 7 points, and the kicker gave you 3. He couldn't give you more. You keep telling me Josh Allen is this great white hope. He's John Elway. He's the next John Elway. What up, Joe Cool? All right, Strictly, I'll check it out later. He's this great player. That white boy ain't shit. That white boy is over goddamn rated. I told y'all he's overrated. I knew he was overrated when he was in the first playoff game when he went against Watson. Deshaun Watson outplayed him. If Deshaun Watson had a coach during that time, they could have went to the Super Bowl because they were whooping the Chiefs' ass, but Bill O'Brien did Bill O'Brien things. He let the foot off the gas and gave the Chiefs momentum to come back. And that's why they beat y'all. Damn shame. Damn shame. The brother man is always getting thrown under the bus, always said he can't do this. Everybody loved a prototypical white boy. Tom Brady wasn't the prototypical white boy. Nobody wanted Tom Brady. But you know what Tom Brady did? Tom Brady did something that a lot of these punk-ass quarterbacks didn't do, who were first-round picks, second-round picks, third-round picks. He won, and he continued to win. He worked on what he needed to work on, his timing, getting the ball out faster. Everything that makes you a great quarterback. He's done it. And yet, you hate on that, Shannon, but you love that G-string cross-dressing bitch. crybaby Rodgers, you'll get on your knees for him. Then you got the nerve to put him in the MVP conversation. Bullshit. That is the bullshit the media love to bring. This is your favorite analyst. Y'all voted him the best sports analyst. The best sports analyst of what? Yeah, allegedly, to the Aaron Rodgers comment, allegedly. You talking about all it is after what he did to the team, lying to the NFL about taking the googly moogly, then tries to come out and paint victim when we've all been saying that about this bull crap. But now you want to talk about it because your soft ass got caught? And then you got the nerve, Shannon Guzzler, not so sharp? Then gonna talk about, look, you a fan of his. You're a fan of his. So that's why you get upset when I criticize him. Who are you talking to, Shannon? Which content creators are you talking to? Because I know you talking to me probably. I know you are. Because if Stephen Coon Smith stole my intro, I damn sure know your bum ass be watching my shit too. Allegedly. So let me tell you this, Shannon. I ain't no damn fanboy. Lamar Jackson is a better thrower of the ball than a lot of players that have come before him. He is the new Randall Cunningham. You guys can't accept that this kid has something called the it factor. That's polarizing. Now, he could end up being like Peyton Manning. Great regular season quarterback, but struggles in the playoffs. But guess what? He gets his team to the playoffs. So I can't hate. Peyton Manning's in my top 10 because Peyton Manning did what it had. Peyton Manning's numbers in the regular season were so great. He was so dominant, it was crazy. But my thing is this, you guys don't never tear down your little white quarterbacks. You don't tear them down. Patrick Mahomes looked like crap Sunday night. Sunday night football. Was it Sunday night or was it? I forgot what it was. I think it was during the middle of the day. Patrick Mahomes was struggling. You haven't said nothing about him. You don't go off on him. Oh, he can throw the ball. Lamar can throw the ball. Lamar throws a better spiral than him and Josh Allen. You want to put money on it? We could go watch film and I'll show you. Kobe and Tom Brady are alike because they leave everything on the play and pass home. Michael Jordan is more like Jerry Rice. I'm telling people that. Jerry Rice and Michael Jordan are probably the two most competitive people at their sports than anybody else ever played the game. But see, the media doesn't want to tell you this. The media wants to compare guys because of rings. Michael Jordan was undefeated. Big whoop. Good job. But guess what? Did he win the most championships? No. Right. Nobody respects Shannon. Everybody done lost respect for Shannon because Shannon, they see it like I see it. Man, this guy here, man, just a hater. Yeah, he a hater. Talking about that's their favorite uncle. That ain't my uncle. My uncle ain't no drunk. And smoke Black and Miles on set. He on there promoting a product he don't smoke. Just like 50 Cent. 50 Cent had y'all believing, man, go smoke weed, but he don't smoke weed. So why are you gonna listen to him? And he don't smoke. That's what I'm saying. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. They use somebody who don't smoke to promote something. It's ludicrous, I tell you, ludicrous. Okay then, I see you, G. But Shannon Sharp, before I bounce, him and the media continuously tear down Lamar Jackson and Dak Prescott. If Dak Prescott had a performance like Mac Jones and they won the game, do you know what would have came out? They would have disrespected Dak Prescott. They would have disrespected Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott would have been treated like crap. And it's like, but did he win the game? People are like, man, but he barely threw good. He didn't throw. Did he win the game? Did he manage the game like he's supposed to? Well, yeah, he did. Okay, then. So what? Why are you guys giving Mac Jones all this credit when Dak been doing the same goddamn thing? Shit. Dak been doing the same goddamn thing. The same thing. Dak has been throwing the goddamn ball. Sometimes he does overthrow his receivers. He does make a mistake. Okay, big whoop. I don't see y'all getting on Ben Roethlisberger or Allen or Mahomes when they overthrow their guys. But y'all don't say nothing. Why? Because the media's programmed your dumb ass to roll with them. The media is... The media has lied to you. Exactly. Shout out to Sterling Sharp. Exactly, Joe. Sterling Sharp was better than you. But I'm not going to go there. Because Shannon Sharp was a hell of a player. He deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. I love Shannon Sharp. As a football player, Shannon Sharp was probably one of my favorite players. Probably the greatest tight end ever. Or up there. I still can't put him over Gonzalez or Kellen Winslow Sr. I think those guys were a little better. And I think Antonio Gates was better than him too. But like I said, I could be wrong. But this is my thing. The hate is ridiculous for Lamar Jackson. And it continues to get worse. Now, if he has a bad game, I'll criticize him. I criticized him in the 4 interception game. I criticized him in this past game. He played terrible. He played terrible. I mean, terrible. He played terrible in the last game, but what did he do? He wiped his pants off, went out there, and almost won the game. Almost won the game. Almost won the game. Oh yeah, you know he was gonna over-glorify LeBron last night when LeBron ain't do shit. The person who was killing last night for the Lakers was Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis got all them rebounds. He was getting dunked on, but Anthony Davis finally played like a big man. If Anthony Davis played like that, they'll be fine, but LeBron looked terrible. He was fouling, grabbing people. The dude couldn't even stay in front of nobody. I'm looking at this like, oh God, this guy looked terrible. I've been telling y'all the past 5 years. The dude's trash. He's done. He's washed up. It's time for him just to pack his bags and go home. Russell Westbrook was attacking, did his thing. Defensively, they looked better, but it really wasn't their defense. The referees kept jagging the goddamn game. The referees kept calling ghost fouls. But the Brooklyn and Mavs game, the Mavs have the same problem they always have. Situational basketball. Down the stretch, taking bad shots. Not only taking bad shots. What's up, boy? No, you good. Taking bad shots. And that's all they were doing, was taking bad shots. Kevin Durant and Patty Mills did what they always do. Close the game. They were hitting the mid-range shots. Thanks, bro. My bad. They playing music in there. They about to get me a copyright. But yeah. But thank y'all for listening. But Brooklyn, they came back because they're making nice shots. I love what Kevin Durant's doing. He's taking the fadeaway. Kevin Durant's learning from Mike and Kobe how to finish the game. And he's been finishing it. Shout out to KD. But James Harden, even though he's not scoring well, Harden's point guard play, moving the ball, is helping Brooklyn. So, shout out to them brothers. Thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. If you love what you hear, donate to the page. Cash out me at the word welcome. Number 2, HDII TV. Thank you for listening. We out. Diesel.